Hello YouTube, welcome to Brick Sculpt. This is Chris, and today I want to talk to you about Lego palm trees. If you're a Lego enthusiast or have any experience with Lego at all, you're probably pretty familiar with the Lego palm tree. Pretty iconic piece from Lego, and they've been making these for a very long time. But today I think we can do a little better and improve on that, make them a little more realistic to put them in our city. So let's go ahead and get started. If we take our basic palm tree, the trunk of the palm tree is going to be pretty hard to improve on, so I think I'm just going to use it. I think they did a good job on that portion. It's kind of segmented. You can make it longer or shorter if you want to, but I don't think I'm going to be able to build something out of brick that's quite that realistic. So I think we're just going to use that, and we're going to improve on the top here. Now the top of the palm tree is made up by a round 2x2 plate in green. And then 4 of these leaves that kind of interlink over the top of this 4-pin piece. Just like that. This is a really useful piece for a lot of things, and especially when building plants. We are going to keep this piece and use it, but we're going to grab some different stuff. So I'm going to keep my trunk, I'm going to keep that piece, and let's go ahead and scrap the rest. I'm going to go into my plants bin here, pull that down. And building plants is one of my favorite things in Lego. I absolutely love doing it. I can just sit here and create plants for hours on end because I just find it fascinating to make all the different configurations you can. This is the majority of what I use. I do have some bulk plants I don't keep in here, but pretty much anything else I build with for plants is in here. I got all my leaves, smaller leaves, bigger branches. I got stems, I got flowers, lots of things here. For this particular build, we're going to grab these, kind of these palm leaves here. I think these will do a little better job. I like to use the darker green. Lego, this is just called green in Lego speak. I like to use those for kind of the older growth of the tree. And then I like to grab these light green. In Lego speak, this is lime green. And I use these for kind of the younger undergrowth of the tree. I'm also going to grab one of these bamboo pieces. I'll show you why at the end. And then one of these green 1x1 plate with the hole in the center. This is also this dark green, but it doesn't really matter. I keep a section of these in my plant bin. I know they're not plants, but I do use them a lot when building plants, so I just like to have them handy so I don't have to go into a different bin to get them. I'm also going to grab one more of the palm tree 4-pin toppers. And we'll use that in our build too. So we can put our plant bin back. And let's take a look at what we got here. So we'll start with our trunk. Not totally important. You can do this with any color. But if it is kind of ideal if you can have a brown one down at the base. It kind of looks like an extension of the trunk. And then a green one up top will look more like leafy growth. If you do it that way. You can do 2 brown, it will still look fine. If you do 2 green, it won't really make a difference. But I think that's probably the optimal way to do it right there. You also notice I stagger these. So I don't make them in line with each other. That's to give the tree a little bit more overlap and a little bit cleaner look. So we got 2 of those in there now. They just stack right inside of each other. And then we're going to put our lime green leaves on first. Now when I do this, you have to be careful because putting 4 of these on here, they do overlap. So I like to start with them. I'll do one really low. You see that there? The next one I'm going to do kind of high on the brown section. Just like that. So that way they can overlap, but they aren't going to knock each other off too easily. This tree is going to be a little more fragile than the original palm tree, but it's going to be a lot more realistic when we're done, and I think it'll add a nice touch to any Lego city. Same thing here, we're staggering high, low, until we get all 4 of our lime green leaves on there. You can do this with all regular green or green and bright green. I like this combination the best, but there's a lot of different ways you can do this. You can also do brown ones if you want to show like kind of a dying, more aging tree. Palm trees do kind of dry out and get brown underneath. So there's some different techniques you can do there with color. Once I've got the first layer on, I move up to the green on top. These you're going to have to put a little bit higher in order to have them clear the lower leaves. But we're only going to use 3 on this layer, so we can space them out a little better. and we don't have to worry about them touching too much. So we can kind of do this. I've done it where I put 4 on there, but it gets a little cluttered and it's real easy to knock the leaves off because they touch a lot. And honestly, 3 I think looks better anyway. It's kind of tapers upward and it's not as full at the top. So there. Now we got our green leaves on the top. Next we've got this little bamboo piece and this 1x1 round plate. I put that on the bottom of the bamboo leaf. This is just to fill up this extra pin and to get some smaller leaves in the top. There might be other techniques for doing this that maybe look a little better, but I kind of like that. It kind of gives some fill in the top and covers that up there a little bit. Also covering that last peg, which is nice. So there we have it. There's our old palm tree. There's our new one. What do you think? Did we do it better? Put our monkey friend up here. Give him a banana. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you appreciate this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If there's anything else you want me to show you, let me know below. And we'll be doing more of these. So this is kind of a newer channel for me, and we're going to be experimenting with a lot of different stuff. So please like and subscribe if you want to see more content just like this, and we'll see you next time.